Hey guys, how's it going? I got a match against Dziggs, and it's a UU battle, and we're just going to jump right into this team lineup. This battle actually took like a lot of editing, which I'm not generally used to because I just kind of threw it in there just to speed and then just narrate over it, but this was kind of very stally and I had to. So, anyway. So, looking at his team, I'm thinking maybe that's a lead Crobat, and he may want to lead out with that. And I'm probably going to want to lead out with my Swampert just because I have Ice Beam on that Swampert, and I do have Stealth Rocks. And I do want to get those up because he does have a lot of Rocks weak looking Pokemon, and I would like to have those out there. So, also I see his Spin Blocker there, which doesn't really phase me too much. Because, I do carry Stone Edge for that particular Spin Blocker, and plus I have Foresight anyway, so I'm not really generally afraid of it to start with. And then I see Arcanine, which I'm thinking could be the the physical variant, but I'm not sure. Umbreons, which our Umbreons are, and Sharpedo is obvious as well. So yeah, I didn't really get to explain my team lineup so much, but yeah, you'll see what whatever. But excuse me. So he's gonna lead out with his Sharpedo, actually, so, my prediction was kind of meh, but my prediction was off, and I could still set up rocks, which is what I ended up doing, so, I'm not really going to hate that right now. So he's going to go for the, Crunch, and that doesn't really going to do very much. I do take it very well, and my Earthquake is almost going to take it out, but not quite, and Ice Beam is pretty much going to do a little bit more than Crunch did, you know, it's a little bit more threatening, and my Earthquake's going to be able to finish it off, no problem, easy peasy, 1, 2, 3. So, that is one dead Sharpedo right there. So, I see a, Chandelure come in. I'm thinking, well, maybe he's going to bluff a Hidden Power, Hidden Power, I'm sorry, not Hidden Power Grass. Maybe like an Energy Ball? I don't know, because, that's very scary, but, anyway, so I'm going to bring in my, my Sableye. Wow, I can never think of things. But actually, it's a Foul Play set and not my Taunting set, which I usually do like bringing, but not usually the case here. So, that's not the case here this time. I did bring a different set, which I do like my Lagging Tail set better. I do. I use it so much. I love it. But, unfortunately, I am not able to kill the Chandelure whatsoever at all with, my Arcanine. So, you know, it's a shame for now. I'm going to go and swagger the Umbreon with my with my Sableye. I love how I can remember my own Pokemon's names. Aren't I the greatest? Go for the Will-O-Wisp. And I realized that was kind of a big mistake since I don't have any form of Heal Bell on my team, like Aromatherapy or Healing Item for status at all. So sinking that Willow would have been a bad idea. So I'm kind of glad that missed, and it actually ended up working out in my favor, I guess, because that could have ended up pretty badly. Going to go for another Swagger. Does hit this time. I'm getting pretty lucky with hitting all the Swaggers so far, because I don't know what Swagger's accuracy is. I don't know if it got boosted. I don't remember. I don't even remember. I don't even think I care anymore. But, yeah, I know I can't go for the obvious Will-O-Wisp because you can't burn fire, and plus it's probably a flash fire anyway, but I'm going to be able to take it out with a Foul Play, and that's one dead Spin Blocker right there. So that Spin Blocker is obviously no threat, and I didn't even need my counter. I didn't even need my Hitmontop to actually take out the other one, so whatever. Going to bring out my own Hitmontop, speaking of, just now actually. Going to bring it out now to intimidate it, as I see that it's a Toxic set. I'm like, oh, it's a bulky Arcanine. I don't see those very often. I actually like bulky Arcanines. I should make some, actually, because bulky Arcanines is awesome. But this is actually a really weird... it's not weird, but I mean, it's different. He's got, like, extreme speed and, like, flamethrower over, like, I don't know, what I'm used to seeing, which is, like, Roar and Morning Sun and flamethrower with maybe, like, an HP ground or something. I don't even know. But, take away HP ground and insert other move there, I forget. But, I'm sorry, what was I saying? Okay, so anyway, I'm going to switch into Swampert here to take a flamethrower, and unfortunately, I do get the burn, and that makes my Swampert completely useless now, because I don't have Scald, because I think I said it before, it's a 4th gen set, so it doesn't have Scald at all. It has Waterfall. I never changed it. I meant to, and I just keep forgetting, and yeah. So, I'll probably still keep forgetting because I never did change it after that battle, but whatever. So he's going to go for extreme speed. I'm going to live, and I'm going to fish for crits here, and I actually get one, but he still ends up living. I'm like, aww, Swampert, why? Why? Isn't that cool, Swampert? So anyway, I'm going to withdraw Swampert, just leave him for fodder later if I really have to, but he's going to predict that, and he's going to go for a Morning Sun, so all that hard work I did with Swampert and that fish and lucky crit pretty much just went out the window because stuff. Because he healed up and stuff. So there we go. Anyway, gonna go for a I'm gonna go for a swagger on the doggy. Yeah, we're just gonna call it Doggy because it's named Doggy. And I'm tired of calling Pokemon by their names now because I'm derping. So anyway, my bling is going to hit it with swagger or something, or hit it with foul play, and it's not really doing anything. And I see Toxic doing a lot, and I really need to get it back up. I need to get my health kind of back up before Toxic starts doing more than it needs to. Oh my goodness, I can't. I love how I just stumble over my own words. Hello? Even no matter how many times I retake this. Anyway, so after seeing how foul play is pretty much not absolutely doing anything for me, I know I'm gonna die, and I do, because Toxic takes me out. And this Arcanine's going to be a big old pain. Now, I'm thinking maybe he wants to switch out to his Crobat, so that's kind of why I went for the Thunderbolt. I probably should have just went for the obvious Earth Power, but I guess I just kind of overpredicted there. So that was, oh well, that's what happens, right? Go for another Thunderbolt after seeing the damage that it did in the first place. I'm like, well, if he wants to switch, he can switch now. So he switches into his Escavalier. I got the Fire Blast for this thing. I'm not worried. And it hits, and that's one dead Escavalier. That thing didn't even stand a chance. It was just out there to sit. That's all it was doing. Okay, so out comes the Umbreon, and this thing is going to be just a pain in my butt. It really is. So after hitting with an Earth Power, I mean, it does like damage, you know. It still does a decent chunk and stuff, you know. But Payback's gonna be able to take me out and finish me off. I'm gonna Intimidate it after I bring out so that makes like Payback do a little bit less when he wants to hit. After I'm just gonna try and go for some close combats and stuff, but yeah, this poison's starting to really rack on here. It's going to switch into his Crobat now here, and this is where I'm like, well, I have to get out of here now, because I don't want to take a Brave Bird whatsoever from a Crobat. I really don't. So, this is where I got to get out. I see that it has Flame Orb. I'm like, wait, does that thing get Guts? I don't think it does. I'm like, I had to check, and it doesn't. It gets Infiltrator. So I'm like, why would you purposely lower your own Pokemon's attack with Flame Orb for no good reason? For Facade, which isn't even Stab. That set, I'm not one for like criticizing sets, but that one's got to go, bruh. No, that was just a bad idea. So anyway, out comes this Umbreon, and that's where pretty much speed up pretty much just starts happening. Because maybe I shouldn't even sped this up even faster, because this is just still slow, but whatever. Who cares? We'll just deal with it, because laziness. Hooray! So, where was I? Okay, so after turn effect, wow, I really should have said that. I should have sped this up more. Whatever. So anyway, he's going to go for a Protect. I'm just going to go for a Close Combat, and it's obviously going to do what it does. Nothing, because be protected. So, going to go for another Close Combat, and it does over half. Looks like 3/4. I don't know. I can't tell. Even though I play PO, I still can't tell percentages of, like, stuff anymore. So, yeah. And Toxic is now wearing down. I need to get out of there now because I know he's going to protect, and he does. So, but it obviously doesn't going to do anything because it's going to fail, and he's going to get some health back. So I need Thunderbolt to really, really do something here. I need it to crit. It's just pretty much going on. It's useless crits too, of all things. And I'm going to get the para, and he's going to sink it back. I'm like, don't want para on me, darn it. I don't want para on me at all. That's really bad. And but whatever, I'll take it. So he's going to Heal Bell. Now, I don't understand why he technically Heal Belled, because when he's parried, he's still slower than me. So his Payback would do considerably more damage. Considerably much more damage. Get the para again, and he's going to just continue to Heal Bell it off, when I think he should actually just let himself maybe stay parried. I mean, yes, there's the chance of you getting the para hacks. Yes, I know, but with pressure wearing down on your paybacks, you're pretty much just going to stall yourself out, and that's not going to be, which is pretty much what he's going to end up doing. So we pretty much had to come to like an agreement on just like, okay, your paybacks are got to be running low from this pressure at this point right about now. So it's kind of clear that I'm going to win because I still have tons of attacks left in me and you don't. So why don't we just call this a draw? He's like, yeah, okay, we'll call this a draw. So anyway, that's what's going to, not a draw, but I guess technically I end up winning. But so that's a good game. Dziggs, we'll have another one. Of another match coming up for you guys soon, all that other stuff. Oh, about that other video that I posted earlier, yeah, just ignore that. I took it down because I'm just gonna go anyway with Chris to the concert. You know, there was a whole thing behind that thing. I don't even know. I'm just going to Philly, and of course, you know, I was kind of mad because I told him like, wait for one in New York. Because I'd rather go to there. And I didn't really want to go to the one in Philly. I mean, no disrespect to Philly, but I really hate Philly. I really do. I don't like going there. The traffic is horrendous. And the people are just butt faces. I like New York so much better because New York is awesome. Hello? New York is just like... Philly walks around like they freaking own the world. They really do. It's like, what? We from Philly? What? Blah, 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 blah. Or something. It's like, they get all offended, like, if you talk bad about their freaking teams, too. I'm like, oh my god, it's a freaking sports team. Get over yourself. Really, okay? Oh my god, I don't really care about your Eagles, your Flyers, or your Phillies, or your freaking Sixers. I don't like them. They suck. Every one of them do. They really do. But, anyway, rather than just talk about how much Philly sucks, I'm going to end the video off here. And I'll talk to you guys soon with another battle. Alright. Bye!